my fellow overcomers? I'm Trey Farmer. This is episode number 21 titled Recharging Our Dreams. It's been a while since I've done a video, as you may have noticed, and I've been on a roller coaster of emotions and dealing with the health, especially during the hot months. And any of us that have MS or a lot of other chronic illnesses can relate to that and understand that fully. So I've been on a roller coaster of emotions, but I'm back and I welcome you today. And you are an overcomer, and I'm so glad that you're taking a time to watch this video. So as you probably have noticed, I'm on stage again, and it is a tremendous blessing. I'm thankful to be back, and it's one step closer to recharging my dream. My dream is music, of course. If you watch the other videos, you definitely have probably figured that out. I love music with all my heart, and being creative and artistic and writing. And this is one step closer. We don't have a live audience. We're recording this, but it's pretty amazing for me to be one step closer to just fully recharging my dream. But nonetheless, it's recharging. And so, to recap my story, in 2007, I was on vacation with my family and my friends. And one of the last days I was there, I woke up and my right hand was numb. Obviously, this was alarming. This was a big red flag that something wasn't right. And the rest of vacation, it remained like that. When I got home, I was still hoping that it would return to normal, but it didn't. It was the same. And that began the journey to go to the doctors, to get tests done, x-rays, and finally MRI revealing that I had things going on in my brain and my spinal cord, which led to the diagnosis. The day after Christmas 2007, I was diagnosed with MS at the age of 22. My mother was with me that day, and I still remember when the doctor walked into the room, the pain, the excruciating uncertainty, the fear, and just being completely overwhelmed. In a nutshell, it was just ridiculously overwhelming. I couldn't even take it. I had to walk out of the room. I walked down the hall, went into the restroom, and just cried and cried and cried some more. Then I returned to the room, and me and my mom was very quiet, but I still remember her looking at me, and just it was that moment of knowing that things were going to be different for the rest of my life. But now, how do we deal with this? How do we go forward? So that next month, I started taking medication. I started taking medication for the MS, and then I started researching everything I could about MS, about nutrition, about the medication that I was taking, about everything that I could get my hands on to learn about this health challenge to give myself the best chance of living a great life. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I referred to that at the beginning. And it's a blessing that I'm back doing this. One of the good things is even though I was diagnosed in 2007, when I was in Florida on vacation, this past month, in August, I went to that same place. And one of the, when you have MS or any chronic challenge or any health challenge or any challenge in life, but I think the nature of MS is so unpredictable, you compound that with the uncertainty, the unpredictability of life, it creates a lot of havoc and a lot of fears. And one of my biggest fears, along with many others, but I'll save that, one of my biggest fears was going back to the place where I was first experiencing symptoms, which was Florida, which is supposed to be paradise and a wonderful time. But last month, while I've been gone, absent from doing a video, dealing with the roller coaster, one of the beautiful blessings was going back to where it all began. And now I have a new reference point. I went back and I feel more empowered. I feel reinvigorated and feel that I'm victorious and I'm recharging. And it goes perfectly with this message because it recharged my dream some more, and having that new perspective, that shift in perspective, has been crucial for me going forward. So for 8 years, it's been only the first part of that, 2007, waking up and my hand was numb. But now I've had the experience with this health challenge for this duration of time. And now I was able to go back last month and had a great time and have a lot of pleasant, amazing experiences, feeling the sand on my feet, being able to swim in the ocean, swim in the pools, being around such beauty has given me a new way to look at my whole situation, and I'm thankful for that. So, I have a sense of urgency now. Every day I wake up, I have a sense of urgency. This health challenge has created this Mount Everest of urgency to always be asking myself, what can I do to get myself closer? What can I do to recharge my dream just a little more? And some examples for me are when I'm not feeling well enough to even pick up the guitar, I'll write instead. Or if I'm not feeling like my hand wants to cooperate with me that day, I will read. Or if that's not effective, I'll listen to podcasts and I will immerse myself in as much knowledge as possible to grow, and to know that my time is coming, and that will all help me get one step closer to fully recharging my dream. And I want to encourage you. What can you do? And only you know your story the best. Only you know how to tailor it to your situation, how your body works, what your dream is. And your dream's going to look different than mine. I have my dream and you have your own. And I encourage you to pour yourself into what can you do no matter what your circumstance is at this time with your health challenge or whatever challenge. You may be tuning into these videos and you don't even have a health challenge, but you want to be lifted up and you want to be encouraged, and someone told you about this or you stumbled across these videos, and whatever it is, be asking yourself, what can I do? Even the small steps over time will add up to exponential gains in the right direction. So what can you do? And again, only you know how to tailor that to your situation and to your dreams and to your goals. And they're going to be different than mine. And I encourage you to totally pour yourself into what you love the most. So what can we do? That's the final question here. These sub-points is, I think, remaining hopeful in spite of whatever your circumstance is. It's kind of cliche. A lot of people pass that around, but man, there is so much truth in that. And I encourage you to hold on to the hope. I have a song, Together We Can, talks about that second verse. Hold on to hope. This is not your end. Let light shine in as your story begins. And I encourage you to do just that. And then also working with your neurologist, your doctor, and learning about all the new information that's coming out, informing yourself on what's going on with your health challenge or whatever your challenge is, so you can be one step closer to being able to take care of that, so you can focus your attention on your dream or dreams. And lastly here, I want to present to you my phone charger. And this charger, as you can see, has a lot of tape on it. I've been taping it up, and I think it's such a great visualization because it parallels MS. And MS, the myelin sheath, which is the coating around the nerves, is damaged. I mean, that's why we experience physical or cognitive issues or whatever the symptoms may be, is because the coating around the nerves that conducts in the brain and the spinal cord become damaged, and depending on where they're at and the severity of them determines what kind of symptoms we will experience. And I didn't do this on purpose whatsoever. I've just been using this phone charger, and I've been getting some, like right there, I have some, the cord is becoming frayed, so I've been taping it up, and obviously the tape is starting to come loose again, so it's time to retape it. But this is something that has allowed me to take my phone, which we all pretty much have one of these, but it doesn't work. It's totally useless if I don't charge it. So taping this up, working with what I have, allows me to recharge my dream, or it's like recharging my dream, and also plugging this in and working with what I have. And I fully plan on getting a charger soon for my for my phone, like a new charger. But I've just been working with it. But I think it parallels perfectly with, in the meantime, work with what you got so you can get closer to your dreams, so you can get closer to plugging in your proverbial phone, so you can text, so you can get on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and even make a phone call. I know it's pretty amazing, but you still can make phone calls on these ones. So, but none of that is possible without a charge. So, working with what you got so you can recharge your phone, and then, of course, recharge your dream. Doing what you can to recharge your dream so you can get back to doing what you do best, in spite of whatever the circumstances may be. I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm super excited that this is one step closer in my life to fully having my dream recharged. I encourage you to do the same. I want to give the opportunity to check out my music. It's on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Spotify, and everywhere else you can download or stream music. I want you to hear these songs. I talk about this in a lot of my videos because I want you to hear these songs. I want you to be lifted up from this music. So take a look at that, listen to that, and also my website, treyfarmer.com. And make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I have 37 other videos for you to take a look at. And I have so many more that are in the works. I've written them all. Going back to what I was talking about earlier, when I haven't been able to do anything else, I've just been writing, and I've written all this stuff for you, and this is my gift to you. And to wrap everything completely up, I love you. You matter. You're not alone. Together we can and we will make it. I'm Trey Farmer. Have a great day. And I'm